Hi guys, this is Vishal and welcome to Tuesday Technical Talk episode number 47. And you guys are awesome and I got late by a couple of minutes. So let's get started. Okay, now let's get started with the content for today. And then we will again take some feedback. And thank you so much. And if you are around free on this Saturday, Sunday, drop into Andheri Mayor Hall 10 to 1, Churchgate IMC 10 to 1. And next Saturday and Sunday would be Pune and Thane. Okay, I have too many questions. Let me start with my content. When is the Options Mastery program? It would be in April or May. And I'm waiting to meet you. Thank you so much. Okay. So start sharing the video and let me just start the session. And let me see what I'm going to teach you today. And it is going to be important as well as urgent for you. How do I share this? Okay. So I'm going to teach you a kind of a grid, okay? And then you can draw this in your notebook. I hope you guys are serious about learning and you guys are taking notes and not having like 10 browsers open all together and also watching TV and replying to SMS and all that. So be sure to be here. If you just give 20 minutes or 30 minutes, next 20, 30 minutes, it would be great information. It's very simple again, but it's going to be great information. Okay, so before I go forward, missing Mag Mondays, sorry for that. Travel plans and all that not happening. I need to plan it better. I'll do it and bring it with a new format soon. Okay, you are going to meet me in Mumbai, ABCD. Thank you so much. And last thing, now for those people who have ordered the book Cash Tags, we just got some sample copies, but the main lot of book is coming this next 15 days. So expect the book to be at your doorstep as soon as the new year rings in. So by 5th or 10th of January. So you'll get, depending on where you live in India or out of India. So we'll ship it from Mumbai. So don't worry, you'll get it. But I hope you already got some awesome video training as soon as you bought the book. So most of the important stuff is on the video, but of course, book has some important nuggets too. So let's get started with your, what was I teaching? Yes. So now this is, last time I gave you the process of trading, okay, sorry, process of back testing. So, and similarly, now I want to give you a process of trading, which is called a process flow or the trade flow. Okay. So before you trade, you need to first, I know it's going to be very simple, but if you make a grid, maybe I'll try to share this in a different format soon. So I want you to decide before you trade, first thing what you need to know is called what's the trend. Write down what's the trend. And within ways, right? So only three things can happen. Now, bullish, bearish, and sideways can be on different for different people, right? But let's say you are following my RSI strategy or my RSI rules. So you can say above 60 bullish, below 40 bearish, between 40, 60 is sideways market, right? So that's your three things you need to point out. Now, let's say if you are in the bullish section, now let's focus on the bullish section. In bullish section, there are two ways you can trade. One is you can buy at the support, say write down support, or you can buy on the breakout. So support, breakout, right? And then you can say within support, you make two columns, support holding and support breaking. I hope you are getting what I'm trying to say. So first is before you trend, what's the trend within that three box? First, we are looking at bullish, and bullish we have support and breakout. So I hope you understand there are two ways to trade. Either you buy a stock at support, you buy at a breakout. So either you buy at a support of 60 or you buy a breakout of 60. Both are different things. Now, when you buy at support, you need to have a confirmation, which is a white candle and big volume. So volume plus candle pattern is confirmation. Is there a confirmation? Then trade. Yes. If there's no confirmation, trade. No, don't trade. That's on the support side, right? And if it is on the breakout side, again, you need a big white kind of a candle. Now, let me just show you what we mean by a breakout on the chart. Let me just share your chart. This is very, very simple, but this is a flow chart which you can make. And if you can do this regularly, I think you will be able to trade So 166 shares right now so that we can reach out to more people. And you can even tag few people whom you think they are not online, your friends, your colleagues, your group members who are not online right now. Just tag them here and say you have to be online right now. Okay, so let's do this, okay? This is the best part about teaching. When you teach, you learn more. All right, what chart is this? JSW Steel? Nothing interesting in JSW Steel as of now. Okay. So let's assume this is the chart where I am at support here, right? And also I can see that there is a retracement. Okay, let me put the retracement correctly. 38, 50, and 61. By the way, I have recorded videos on Fibonacci in the past Tuesday technical talk. So make sure you watch those videos. But it's very near to 61%. And as per my weekly and monthly trend, it's an uptrend, higher top, higher bottom. And monthly is also, let me just check the RSI. So my monthly RSI is above 60. So that qualifies. That is my bullish. So that's my uptrend. You can define your own uptrend, but this is my uptrend. I would prefer to trade where the long-term trend is bullish and try to buy them in the short term in the lower time frame on support. So this is my support, right? Now, is this right now support confirming? Stock is bullish. The trend is bullish. Now it is at support. And then I see, do you see what I did? Just let me expand it. Yes. Now see this next candle, it shows a white candle. So this means the support is holding. So in this case, now I'm going to buy and put a stop loss below the support and trade. In case if it did not hold, I would have not traded this. So when you are at support, make sure the support does the job of a support, which is to send the price up. Now, this was a support. It sent the price up by showing a big white candle and ideally some good volumes also. Maybe not that great volumes, average volumes. So I would trade. Maybe if the volumes were higher, I would have traded higher. I would have rated it 5-star. But now because low volume, I rated it 3-star, right? So that's how I would rate. And then slowly it starts picking up. And that's my trade, which is going well. This is my trade based on support in a bullish stock. Now, the other way you can trade a bullish stock is a breakout trade, right? So let's say what is a breakout trade? And let's go to some other stock like Tata Steel. Okay. Now, okay, that's interesting. Okay, so now I think this is already a bullish stock. I have qualified as the bullish stock. Now I haven't traded on support. Now I think there's a breakout. Can you see a big breakout with a big white candle? And this is an ideal breakout which we would love to see. And then if we check the volumes are also high. So this confirms my breakout pattern. Bullish stock, breakout, white candle, big volume, I will buy. And what would be my stop loss? Is that if it comes back into the breakout, maybe slightly below this, let's put it here, is my stop loss. And then that means I'm going to trade this. Okay. And it comes back into the game next day. So I got stopped out or I got gapped down. I'm just showing an example of how things work. Now, if this candle was not so trend identification is very important, which is bullish, bearish, sideways. And within bullish, you either at support or you are at resist or you are at a breakout. At support, you need to have a white candle with volume. And above the breakout, also you need to have a white candle with volume so that it confirms. Sometimes the breakouts are like with small shadows, and that doesn't mean a breakout. Price-wise, yes, the breakout, but volume-wise, pattern-wise, that means there's no big bulls supporting the trade. That's why it's not a breakout. Now, let's see this one. If you see this one, can you see this a big resistance? It had a breakout, but only shadow, no body, no confirmation. So this is not a breakout. So I remember in my early days of learning when I was going through this technical thing, as breakout means if the resistance is 600 and the new high is made on 601 or 2, I think it's a breakout, I'll buy. But after going in depth of the subject since last so many years, that there is a definition to breakout and there is a qualification for a breakout. One is the candle pattern, second is the volume, third is the momentum, fourth is the volatility, and fifth is the sector support, sixth is the market support. All this confirms a breakout. Otherwise, your most breakouts are going to fail. Is that valuable information? If that is valuable information, I need a thumbs up. Come on. Thank you for sharing in all the groups. Thank you so much. If that's important information, thumbs up or hearts. I love hearts. Come on, quickly. Thank you. Thank you for your thumbs up. Thank you for your hearts. Okay, so now let's. There are too many thumbs up. Thank you so much. All right, I like your enthusiasm. The key is enthusiasm. Remember that. Okay, so now let's go back to the chart. So we were talking about the bullish side. Okay, now we look at the bearish side, and then I go into the sideways market, which most people don't like the sideways market. So let's look at the bearish side. We need, similarly in bearish side, we need a resistance trade or a breakdown trade. So let's say what it would be a breakdown trade. This would be, in fact, a resistance trade because there are resistances, and then you get a black candle on a confirmation. And if you decide that the trend is down, now how do you decide the trend is down? Based on, say, RSI or based on moving averages or based on anything which you take it as a trend. You need to have one indicator. Now let me give you one big piece of information, very valuable. Okay, one piece of information or one tool or one technique or one system which gives you a trend direction. It can be anything. It can be a moving RSI, it can be an ADX or any MACD, whatever you follow. One is the trend indicator, and the second is you need to have a trading mechanism which could be slightly different from the trend. So here I'm looking at RSI as the trend. but I'm not trading RSI. Neither I'm trading based on RSI. I'm looking at RSI and looking, okay, trend is down. Now I'm very clear that I have to go. I know the direction. Now I have to take the road and I have to take the tool. The tool can be a trend line break or a candlestick pattern or even a moving average break or even a Bollinger Band. Anything can be a pattern. So let's say I have a trend line break. This trend line break is my sell because my long-term trend is down and it broke the trend line with maybe big black candles with volume. Then I take the short trade and make money. I hope this was the most valuable part. I think I have said something so far right now. One tool to tell you what's the trend and one tool to tell you what's the breakdown, right? Okay. So either you trade the resistance or you trade the breakdown. So how do you trade the breakdown is going to be, this is a support. It broke down with black candles and continued going down. That means it's a valid breakdown. So I would go and short and I'll make money on this. So this is a breakdown trade, whereas some of them could be a resistance trade. See, there's a doji resistance with a 60 resistance on RSI. There's 60 resistance with a doji resistance. Those are resistance trade, and some of them are breakdown trades. This is the breakdown 1, breakdown 2, breakdown 3. So both ways need confirmation with the help of a candle and a volume and sometimes even RSI to help me trade on the short side, right? That's my short side of the trade. If this doesn't happen, I don't trade, right? And now let's look at the other part of the market, which is we don't like, and we are not, we don't like to trade and we don't want to trade, but sometimes we have to face that by doing something called a sideways market. Now in sideways market, your trend, your indicator, whichever the indicator is, it has to indicate that it's a sideways market, which can be your RSI. Now, let's say I'm looking at Nifty right now. Okay, sorry, this is Nifty Bs. Let me put Nifty futures. Okay. Between 40-60. And the weekly chart is between 40-60. So I think broadly markets Nifty is sideways. Okay. Particular stocks may be bullish, particular sector may be bullish, but currently Nifty is in this to this zone. Now that's a pretty big zone, which is like a big range from almost like 1500 points. And in this, if I think the market will not cross this, neither it will break this for next few months, then or few weeks maybe, then I have to trade the sideways market. So how do I do that? I need to find the resistance. Here, if I do breakout trading in this range, if I do breakout trading, most likely I'm going to fail. Here I should do only support resistance trade, right? So I need to buy near the bottom and sell near the resistance. I need to buy near the bottom. And now how do you define bottom? Maybe you can buy a support based on 40 RSI. Maybe you can buy based on 20 moving average support. Maybe you can buy on 5 Donchian, 20 Donchian support. Donchian channel we covered in one of the Tuesday Technical Talk 3 episodes back. And you can have a trend line support, moving average support, Fibonacci support, RSI support, anything what you like. So that's where I'm going to, if my in your head, you should be confident that this stock is sideways. So how I should trade this? If this stock is bullish, how I should trade this? If stock is bearish, how I should trade this? That's very important. You may go wrong. You can go completely wrong. We also go completely wrong. It's absolutely fine. But if you are not sure of the direction, you are not going to make money, because then you're going all over the place. Okay? Did you guys learn something? Let me see if I can share something on screen, what I'm talking about. I'm trying to. Meanwhile, if you like something about today's session, write down what did you like so far and what did you learn. And let me see how I can share this. Yes, now I think I can. Okay. Can you see my, let me just share with you. I'm not able to share that. Anyways, forget it. Maybe I posted on the YouTube on next in some of the page. Okay, so let's recap. Is Okay, so let's build on that. First, before taking the trade, you are going to decide the trend. The trend can be based on any of the tools which you use, RSI, moving average, MACD, whatever it is. So one is bullish, bearish, and sideways. In bullish, either it can be support or breakout. Support needs candle confirmation, price confirmation, and volume. And breakout also needs confirmation. Breakout, if you are the breakdown, which slightly would be dicey, if you are new or if you are not used to it. Sometimes there are false breakouts and all that stuff. And the risk is higher compared to a support resistance trade. And in a sideways market, where you define the whole trend as a sideways, there you can't even think about trading breakouts. You can just think about trading support with a bullish candle and trading resistances. Now make sure that, as I showed you in Nifty, where the range is very high, which is like 1,500 points, and within that, I have some room to make money. But if you are trading a very tight range within where the range is too small, I can't make money. The buying support and resistance and all that will not work. So I would suggest avoid small ranges completely out of sync, right? Are you guys able to see me clearly and hear me properly? I was not able to share that thing, but it's anyway, I just gave you the whole gist of thing. And I hope you are liking this session. And this, I think, is very important. Even if you are a newbie or a fresher, you can still do this. And let me just give you a option or a chance to be with me live in Mumbai. And if you are in Mumbai or Pune or Thane or even wherever you are, you can go to this link for registration of the free seminars coming on 8th December, 9th December, 15th December, 16th December. Andheri, Churchgate, Pune, Thane, 4 days. Saturday, Sunday, Saturday, Sunday. 3 hours live with me with lots of energy, lots of insights, lots of trading ideas, and then a lot of opportunity to be with us for more. And if you think this, I am also announcing few great things. I think it's great. To it, we want to create a movement, which is like a massive kind of following, where I want you, if you are employed or self-employed or even an entrepreneur, then you need to be a pro trader. We want to create a kind of an army of pro traders in 2019 and 20, so that they can live their life on their terms. And freedom is something which we have never done so far in the last so many years of training, 10 years of training. So watch out for this space, watch out for Tuesday Technical Talk. And as I promised in some videos back, that we are going to have one more show like this weekly, regularly, free on Facebook by none other than Meghna Malkan, and which is getting planned and designed very soon, and it will be launched hopefully in next couple of weeks or first week of January. So that will be another bolt all together. In fact, we were supposed to do 2 months back, but because of the travel plan, we didn't want to break the chain. I thought even I would not be able to do Tuesday Technical Talk, but I somehow managed due to different time zones. I still managed to do it. So we have not missed a single Tuesday Technical Talk since last 47 weeks. In fact, we have done a couple of extra in between. So if you if you have any suggestions, you can put that you want this topic, that topic. We have covered a lot of topics in the last few 47 weeks. If you have not seen them, go and check on YouTube, go and check on Facebook. And if you had some audio video problem, maybe you can watch this again when it comes tomorrow on YouTube also. So I try to do my best, and I wish you all the best. Good luck, good training, good trading, make a lot of money. And I want one more important thing is that 2019 is coming. Now, many of you are thinking that I'm going to finish or I want to make big plans for 2019, big goals. But I would say that still there are 25 or 26 days in December, and you can do a lot in 26 days. Like you can read 3-4 books, you can lose 3-4 kgs, you can go for a 3-4 day holiday, you can do a lot of stuff. You can meet 3-4 friends, you go for a 2 or 3 seminars, and especially the one coming up in December on Saturday, Sunday. So don't just give away this 25 days. Make the most. It's like starting the new year on a good note is very important. Make you ending is very important for successful people. So let's finish strong in 2018 by making it big. So commit whatever you want to do it. So that's my last advice for today. Thank you for joining. I hope I provided value, and I'll see you next Tuesday at 9 p.m. with lots of new things coming up. Thank you so much. Good luck and good trading.